Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Abyss Tarot T.A.T. So today we are doing your one card pull for each zodiac sign for the week of September 15th through the 21st. Okay, we are going to start off with the air sign. So let's start off with Gemini. Gemini, what is your week looking like? September 15th through the 21st. Gemini, what is the week looking like for you? Gemini. Okay, and we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so things are probably going to be a little bit difficult for you, maybe at home, maybe having some problems with your partner. And I was kind of feeling that energy of like conflict, or maybe even just conflict with yourself, but I do feel like this week it's a little bit upside down, right? Things are a little bit upside down. And again, this could be in your home life. And maybe needing to kind of like step back a little bit and try not to argue or judge, and maybe also judge yourself harshly, because maybe this week you're also judging yourself harshly about, I could have done that better, or I should have done that instead of that. So there could be some also judgments in your head. So you might want to release that, let that go, and not let things affect you so much, and also not let things blow up so much, maybe with your partner or in your home or whatever the situation is. Okay, it might be a little bit hot, a little bit hot-headed week. Okay, all right. So let's go to Libra. Libra, what is the week looking like for you? September 15th through the 21st. Libra, I feel like this week something is going to be revealed either to you or about you. Okay, but there will be something being revealed this week. Okay, Libra, September 15th through the 21st. Libra. Okay, that flew out really fast. The Lovers, look at that. Libra, the Lovers here, Gemini energy. So you might be dealing with a Gemini this week. But this could be a love situation. You might find out this week that somebody has feelings for you, or or you might have a realization about having feelings for somebody, or it could even be involving a Gemini, like I said. But this could be about a love situation, but something is revealed this week concerning partnerships, relationships, those type of emotions. Okay, so something here opening up, might be a new partnership coming in. Okay, all right. Aquarius, what is your week looking like? September 15th through the 21st. Aquarius, what is your week looking like? September 15th through the 21st. Okay. And we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. So things have not been too good. I'm guessing Aquarius, with emotions, maybe a little bit sadness, but it is in the reverse. So it does mean that things are getting a little bit better. Your feelings or emotions are starting to, to get better. So maybe something had you sad, or heartbreak, or just a situation that had you feeling down, right? Maybe your mood was down. And here this week, I do see you feeling better, you kind of looking at the brighter side of things. So maybe things aren't that great, but they could be worse. So it's that type of energy where you're going to be like, okay, well, it's okay, I guess. It's not the greatest, but it is okay, or it is getting better from what it originally was. Okay, so I do see that here for you, Aquarius. It's a week of reflection, but it's also a week of reflecting of like, it's getting better. It's getting better. Okay. All right, let's move on to the water signs. Let's start off with Scorpio. Scorpio, what is your week looking like? September 15th through the 21st, Scorpio. Let's see, Scorpio. What is your week looking like? Okay, that card came out. And we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Air element, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Scorpio, you might be dealing with an air sign this week, or it's just it's just the energy of this air element. But this is also kind of like Aquarius, kind of looking at the brighter side of things getting a little bit better. For you, it's kind of the same thing. This is the card of like heartbreak, devastation, like really big loss. But It is in the reverse. So again, it means that we are on the mend. Okay. So Scorpio, you are feeling on the mend this week. You might be feeling better. You might not be at your best, feeling your best, but you are feeling better. You are feeling on the mend. You are feeling like you are healing or dealing with something or getting over something or someone. But this week does seem to feel better for you. In this card, he has 3 swords stuck in his back. So you might also feel like somebody had betrayed you, somebody stabbed you in the back, somebody hurt you, right? But again, it's like this week, it's almost like you're able to pull those swords out of your back and you're feeling better about moving forward and you're healing. Okay. All right, now we're going to go to Pisces. Pisces, what is your week looking like, Pisces? September 15th through the 21st, Pisces. Pisces, I'm feeling you might be dealing with a fire sign this week, okay? Let's see. Pisces, September 15th through the 21st, Pisces. Pisces, September 15th through the 21st. Oh, that card wanted to come out. Let me see what it is. And we have the 2 of Wands in the reverse. Exactly. I said I feel like you're dealing with a fire sign. Okay, and we got 2 cards again. Okay, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to take them. So we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have the 3 of Cups. Okay, so I also feel here like maybe somebody owes you money. Honestly, is what I'm feeling like right away with this 3 of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse coming out together. I feel like somebody is owing you money, and instead of paying you, they're out like spending it. They're out celebrating. So you might even see that this week this person like posted that they went to some like fancy restaurant or went out to have drinks or a good time, and you're like, wait, don't you owe me money? So I am feeling an energy like that, but I'm also feeling an energy of maybe needing to watch that you don't overspend this week, Pisces. You might feel like going out. You might feel like overspending or going somewhere expensive or doing something like that. And it's nice every once in a while, right, to do something like that. But I feel like this week for you, Pisces, you might kind of need to watch that you don't overdo that, okay? But I'm also, like I said, getting the feeling like somebody might owe you money. And instead of paying you, my nose is itchy now. Instead of paying you, they're out there splurging it. Okay. All right. So let's go to Cancer. Cancer, what is your week looking like? September 15th through the 21st. This card wants to come out. It's that 3 of Cups in the reverse. Cancer, are you the one that owes Pisces money? Okay. So let's see. Okay. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, Capricorn energy, Earth energy. So, Cancer, you might be dealing with a Capricorn or with an Earth sign. This week, my nose is itching so much now with you. This is the card of things not being balanced, right? This is the card that I call robbing Peter to pay Paul. So there might be things that you're worrying about this week. You might be like, do I pay this bill or do I pay that bill? Oh, my nose is itching so much with your pile, Cancer. Wow, you definitely have a lot of spirit energy around you. So definitely ask your guides to help you, to encourage you what is the best thing to do, to help you make your decisions, because I do feel like there's a lot on your plate, Cancer. I definitely do feel like there's a lot on your plate. You're carrying, basically, I feel like, the platter for everybody, to feed everybody, to take care of everybody. So you might need to put down one of those plates, right? Because you're carrying like everybody's plates. I'm kind of seeing like a waiter, waitress, kind of like carrying lots of plates to go serve. And so I feel like you might need to put something down so that you can have more balance and maybe more time for you too, and maybe even more money. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go to the fire signs. Let's start with Leo. Leo, what is your week looking like? September 15th through the 21st. Leo, what is your week looking like, Leo? September 15th through the 21st. Let's see. Leo. I'm seeing the color pink. Okay, so maybe you're wearing pink this week, Leo. Maybe you're incorporating that color more into your wardrobe. Okay, and we have the 6 of this is the Six of, I was going to say Six of Pentacles. It's the Six of Cups. It is in the reverse. So there might be some nostalgia. We have the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. So Leo, this week you might be feeling nostalgic about something, missing something or someone, or thinking about the past, reminiscing maybe on childhood, or you know, family members you haven't seen in a long time, friends you haven't seen in a long time. This is a week where you're just kind of maybe even kind of like ignoring the moment of the here and now for certain things, and you're a little bit distracted by the nostalgia and the memories of the past. Or you might also be thinking of contacting somebody that, again, you haven't seen in a while, maybe a family member, a friend, that you haven't seen, you know, in a good while. This could be somebody that you've known for years, since your childhood, you know, and you just maybe want to you know, chat things up with them and see how things are going. But I do feel like this is a week where you're feeling a little bit of that sadness, a little bit of that reminisce going through your head. Okay. All right, so now we're going to go to Aries. Aries, what is your week looking like September 15th through the 21st for Aries? Okay, Aries, something with time with you, Aries, maybe on a time crunch or buying a watch, a clock, something with time. But maybe you're getting a new watch, okay? We have the Empress in the reverse, Taurus, Libra here for you, Aries. You might be dealing with one of those signs, or you might just be in that energy, but it is in the reverse. So, you know, the Empress is about bringing things to life, bringing fruition, bringing more, bringing abundance. And so this week you might feel like you're not bringing it in, or it's not coming in maybe the way you expect it, or maybe the way you normally bring things in. So maybe this week might be a little bit slower, and again, maybe that's why I saw time or the clock. Maybe you feel like time, or there's not enough time, or you're just not making it this time the way you did last time. Something to do with like comparing time, right? And also comparing with what is coming in and what is not at the moment. So there is something that is not coming in at the moment, or it's not coming in this week, maybe like next time or something like that. But this, for this week, it looks like the time is not here. It's not here for it. Okay. All right, so let's go to Saggies. What is your week looking like September 15th through the 21st? Saggies. I've been feeling a lot of Sag energy this week. I've been feeling Sag energy around heavy. So let's see. What is it? Somebody outside is clapping, okay? So there might be somebody clapping for you this week, Saggy. Okay, so we have the World here. So there is a completion of something, an ending of a cycle. You're closing the book, closing a chapter, closing a situation. You know, again, somebody outside somebody outside clapping. So maybe you're going to be clapping. Maybe you're going to be like proud of yourself, giving yourself flowers, or somebody giving you flowers that there's this moment is over. Like maybe you complete a class, maybe you complete a program, you complete something, right? There's something here that you're like at the end of it, it's like a graduation of something. Like you completed it, you've done it, and now it's like time to move to the next step. Okay, could be to the next step of a relationship, could be the next step of a job, a career, whatever this is. But it's like we're closing something out. You're getting your flowers because you're moving to the next step. Okay, Saji. All right, so let's go to the earth signs. Okay, earth signs, we're going to start off with Capricorn. Cappy, what is your week looking like September 15th through the 21st for my Cappies? Cappy, what is your week looking like September 15th through the 21st for my Cappies? Okay, and there we have it. We have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Cappy, okay, this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Are you going through heartbreak, Cappy? Did a water sign hurt you? Did a water sign do this to you, Cappy? Or are you just in those emotions this week where it's kind of like you feel let down, or somebody left you high and dry? You know what I mean? It's almost that like, what? Like somebody left you high and dry, or they didn't like, something is unfinished here. I feel some like unfinished business here with you, Cappy, or something that was unsaid. So maybe there's something unsaid between you and somebody, and this is hurting you. Okay, So you might be a little bit in your emotions, could be dealing with somebody a little bit difficult too, or somebody a little bit closed off with their emotions. You know, you might be dealing with somebody like that, that just isn't expressing themselves, and you're kind of like, what's going on? What, you know? So there might be an energy of like hurt feelings this week, okay? All right, now we're going to move on with Virgo. Virgo, what is your week looking like September 15th through the 21st for Virgo? Virgo, what is your week looking like September 15th through the 21st? Okay, Virgo. This one wants to come out. Let me just take a peek. And I saw this card, and Page of Wands in the reverse. I saw it as I was shuffling, and there it was again. Okay, let me see. This card fell. You're the only one so far, Virgo, that's had your card fall. And we have the Fool. Look at that. The Fool, new beginnings, okay? Air element. So there's a new beginning here for you, Virgo, starting on a new journey. You could even be taking a trip. You could even be traveling. He has a suitcase packed, right? He has a suitcase packed with an anchor for stability. He has his guitar for music, for connection, because I feel like the earth signs always connect through music. And what else does he have? It looks like he has a weapon in there, and then he has a heart on his suitcase. So yeah, so definitely like taking with you what is necessary on this next journey, on this next step. Like I said, you could be traveling, or you could also even be moving. You know, Virgo, this could be a new transition here for you, where you're just starting new, a new job, a new house, a new journey. But whatever this is new. And since he has the heart on the suitcase, this is something that you've invested your emotion, your time, and your energy in. So it's like you are trusting that this is going to work out. You are trusting that this is the right, whatever it is, job, person, move, whatever it is, you are trusting that it is the right one. All right, so now let's go to Taurus. Taurus, what is your week looking like September 15th through the 21st for my Taurus? Taurus. Something to do with relationships, maybe getting more connected is what I'm getting. Maybe your connection with your relationship, partnerships, whatever. It's going to feel a little more connected, okay? All right. Okay, Taurus. Taurus. And we have the Star, beautiful Aquarius energy. Okay, this is the card of hope. This is the card of new beginnings. This is the card of being, you're being like guided by a spirit guide too, is what I'm getting. There could be a spirit guide guiding you towards something that is right for you, that is best for you. And again, it could be towards a relationship, a connection, or just your connection, having hope and having faith that this is something that is getting stronger, or something that is like destined for you, something that is best for you. And so here, this is a really beautiful energy. There's a lot of light, right? With the Star, there's a lot of light, a lot of creativity too. So maybe there is something too that you want to go towards, that you want to do yourself, something you want to create. You know, you want to start this business, you want to start this company, you want to do these designs, whatever it is. It's like you have this idea in your head, and you want to go forward and create this. And I do feel like you are being guided to go ahead and go forward, that this is what is good for you. Okay. All right. That's all I have for you. I hope you have a good week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.